again, I'll tell you this, if you have 5 Laremy Tunsils that have that kind of talent, then I think you're in good shape.
Yeah, if you had 5 Laremy Tunsils talent-wise, your quarterback never gets touched.
But if you have 5 Laremy Tunsils mentality-wise, you're screwed because Laremy Tunsil is like a one-of-one type of talent. Like, so it's much different in what you copy with Laremy Tunsil. Like, from a Titus Howard standpoint, I think Titus copied Laremy Tunsil in every way possible except diet. And I think that maybe now you get Titus Howard like a little bit more motivated. I guess on Instagram or something, he said he was sick. That's one of his mentors. That's one of his brothers. They're like really tight. But this could be a wake-up call for Titus Howard. And maybe we see the best of Titus Howard. But you just like you can't all move like Laremy Tunsil. And that was kind of where it was getting. And the other thing is the way in which Laremy Tunsil walked into the building was just different. Like if the 2019 team had stayed put, then and that core, then maybe it would have been different. But he basically has you by the balls when he gets here because you didn't negotiate the contract. So you give up 2 firsts and a 1, and you make him the highest paid offensive lineman of all time. Then everything blows up. He's able to just handle his business and go through the growing pains and stuff. And then when DeMeco Ryans comes in here, like by that time, he's already the 2-time highest paid offensive lineman of all time. And there's just kind of a culture. I don't think like Washington's inheriting like Laremy Tunsil's not going to go in a locker room and take it over. I think he's just going to do what he's got to do, like accordingly. Like he's going to handle his business. He's going to be in the best position. I just think in this situation with what's forward, what's behind us, and what we saw, this is a good move.
I agree. Now, there has to be some corresponding action to it. You've got to continue to add to this offensive line room. It's not like they have if they had to play a game tomorrow that CJ get killed. But so you said Blake Fisher. You believe Blake Fisher's going to be a left tackle?
I think that was the original plan. Was Titus won't be as bad at right tackle as he was last year, and Blake Fisher's your left tackle. I think that's the plan.
I am intrigued to see if maybe they do switch it and it's Titus at left tackle and it's Blake Fisher at right tackle. I'm up for either idea, by the way. Like whoever has the skill set or the ability to best suit both sides, like go for it. That's something the Texans will have to decide and really kind of parse through and maybe have already figured out or thought through as a team. But it does feel like those 2 guys are going to get the opportunity to be the tackles, because you look at free agency, Cam Robinson, like I'd rather Blake Fisher be the left tackle than Cam Robinson. I'd rather Titus be the left tackle than Cam Robinson. If you trade up for a player, okay, you're just going to throw a rookie out there right there at left tackle. Like why not give Fisher the opportunity a year in? It may be hard to go up and get one of those tackles that actually can day one be a left tackle. So I do believe the tackle situation is going to be handled by those 2 guys in whichever role that they play.
Look. Offensive lines need to be synchronized. Like it's not a, what was the analogy that I always used? Laremy Tunsil kind of reminded me of a guy that would play pickup basketball. His team would consistently lose 15-9. And he would talk about how he had 9 and his guy didn't score. We've all played with that type of guy at the pickup in pickup. It's not a matter of passing, setting picks, playing help defense to maybe give yourself a better chance to win. It's I got mine. The other 4 guys didn't get theirs, but I still got mine. I'm still a Pro Bowler, and it's a bad offensive line. I think that on the offensive line, if 5 guys can kind of be willing to give a little bit more, and they have the mentality where if I have a perfect Pro Football Focus grade, but the quarterback gets sacked 4 times, we're fucking up, not y'all are fucking up. We're fucking up, not y'all are fucking up. I think that mentality can be helped. And I think that that's the mentality that they need. Look, if you have an awesome offensive line, an awesome array, and you have Laremy Tunsil, that's fine. But these young guys, they need to all work together, and they need to figure stuff out. Laremy Tunsil is still going to be a Pro Bowl offensive lineman. There's a strong chance that a year from now, he's the 3-time highest paid offensive lineman.
It might be this offseason.
Yeah. So he's still going to get what he wants, and he might actually be in a better situation to even get a Super Bowl if that's something that he does desire. But I think with where this culture is, with where the Bills are heading, this is a really, 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 really good move for the Texans. Wags asks on the super chat, do we draft an OT, and if so, who?